put a comment underneath the video that said, "Child, you are sick, get help, you're retarded." Do you think that in this moment, for me, someone who can give you an opportunity to do something you want in life, I would keep him or cut him? The fact that I've probably cut this dude before he's even been told he's on the team is exactly why you have an incredible opportunity. Because if you want to hurt yourself and others, hey, online, great place to do it. So this is an example of someone who might have never even known they were going to get the best opportunity possible to achieve their goals, to maybe get that dream job, to go all the places they want to go. They might never know they lost that opportunity over a simple comment. We don't say this to scare you. We say this to excite you. We say this to get you motivated and inspired and empowered to approach your life online in a way that actually relates to all the things you say you want to achieve in life. Here we go. I've got a post ready to go. I get to ask myself a couple questions. What's the first question? Is it? And if it's not true, what do I do? But if it is true, what do I do? And the second question, is it? Is it? And if it's not kind, what do I do? We're not dealing with cell phones. We're not dealing with iPads. We're not dealing with someone on the screen. We're dealing with an actual human being.
This program belongs in every single classroom that's out there.
Your life online can help become a veterinarian, help learn a language, help meet amazing people. What do you want to say to the world? Live your life online in a way that helps you get all those things that you say you want in life. So the question becomes, who do you want to be?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you again, dear Lord, for this service and for me to be speaking up for you, dear Lord. Please hide me behind your cross and let me say the things that you want me to say, dear Lord. In your name we pray, amen. They say that I'm a 10-second kid in a 1-second world. That means that it takes me longer to process what is happening than the average person. This means that when you say, let's go downstairs, because there are so many people, which is probably why I'm so hot, that I'm sweating, and when we go downstairs for potluck, the food will be so good, which is awesome because I'm so hungry. But the food lineup will make me more hotter, so let's hurry. My mind goes, okay, let's go downstairs. There are so many people last week too, but yeah. You're right, there are so many people, that's great. And yes, I see visitors. It's a good thing there are so many people. Miss all the middle busy processing previous statement. It's hot, wait, what's hot? Understanding this unique quality about myself helps me navigate the world for myself. But you know what else is allowed me to see? God has given me the opportunity to see the niceness versus kindness. You see, so many people are nice to me. Most people are nice to me in public, or nice people with special needs, or nice people to see to their faces just because they don't want to start drama. The world doesn't like slow. When I'm asked a question, people want an answer in a second, not 10 seconds, so I get the experience. Many nicest, polite social behavior, but not as much kindness. I don't always know what people are saying, but I don't know and feel kindness versus niceness. Jesus was not nice, and we shouldn't be either. Let's study this kindness versus niceness. Jesus was not nice. Jesus was more than nice. Christians love to say, God is love. They're right, God is love. And in 1 Corinthians 13, love is described as patient, kind, not envious, not boastful, nor rude, selfless, or easy, arrogant, and ungrudging. Nice never shows up on that list, but kind does. The difference between niceness versus kindness is like the difference between tolerating and embracing, political correctness and love, appearance and reality. Unlike niceness, which is focused on an outward consequence, a desire to not ruffle feathers or minimize conflict. Kindness comes from inside love for others and desire for their well-being. Nice people donate money to a beggar. Kind people invite a beggar to their home. Nice people ask, "How are you?" Kind people actually want to know. Nice people do occasional good deeds. Kind people consistently love others. Jesus was not nice, he was kind. He touched the untouchables. He told the disciples, "Let the little children come to me." He ate meals with the rejects of society. He declared, "I have not come into this world to condemn the world, but to save the world," especially to people who were sick, discouraged, beaten down, and humble. If you were sick, discouraged, and beaten down, would you want someone to give you a pat on the back, a good luck, or would you want someone to hold you, love you, and encourage you until you get back on your feet? If you are really honest with ourselves, we don't really want people to be nice to us either. Nice is just what we settle for when we really want is for people to be kind. From a young age, most children are taught to be nice, which includes everything from being polite, saying thank you, don't ask awkward questions, to saving face, your own or others. We forget it's possible to act nice outwardly while secretly hating a person inside your heart. We do it all times, either because we want to look good or in spectators' eyes, or because we want to avoid conflict. But Jesus was not afraid of what people thought, nor he was afraid of conflict. He had no qualm breaking the status quo, pointing out what people who were doing or saying wrong things, like leaders who were hurting the people they were supported to help. What Jesus stood for? Jesus stood for the kingdom of heaven, for truth, for repentance and salvation, forgiveness and hope. He came to tell the truth, to heal the sick and wounded, to save lives. By examining the life of Jesus, the Son of God, we see that sometimes Jesus did things that were not nice, yet fulfilling God's purpose. It's always easy to be kind to someone who could help you. Anyone will do it. But it's much harder to be kind to those who can never do anything for you in return. This is the real test. Examine yourself. Does your kindness come from self-love, or does it come from a desire to do what is best for yourself? Alexander MacLean, a famous London minister in the 19th century, wrote, "Gentleness is the strongest force in the world. You take all the steam hammers that were ever made, and battle an iceberg. The small amount of the heat that is created by the blow will melt it only a little. It'll still be ice. It might be smashed somewhat, but it's still ice. But let the iceberg move gently down the southwards, where the sunbeam will hit the coldness of death. Then the iceberg is melted into the warm ocean. Kindness is conquered." Ellen White says in Testimonies of the Church, Volume 10, 9, page 189, "We should humble ourselves before God and be kind and courteous and tender-hearted and pitiful. If so, those would be 100 believers of the truth where now there is only one." When we teach the doctrines beliefs of the church. We include the Sabbath, the state of the dead, the origin of sin, and other beliefs. But we are as careful about showing the importance of kindness and the other fruits of the Spirit. From every Christian home, a holy light should shine forth. Love should be shown in action. Love should show itself throughout thoughtful kindness and gentle, unselfish courtesy. There are homes where the principle is carried out. There are homes where God is worshiped and trusted love rules. From those homes, morning and evening prayer goes to God as sweet incense. And then as mercies and blessings come upon people who pray as the morning dew, adapted from Ellen White's Adventist Homes, page 37, emphasized, supplied. There are so many people who believe that loving people is showing weakness. Those people turn off others by their cold attitude feelings. Their spirit becomes cold and unmerciful. As they push down their warm and kind feelings, their spirit dies. And as their heart becomes cold, we should be aware of this error. Love cannot last long without being shared. Let not the heart of one connected with your starve for the lack of kindness and mercy. Adapted from Ellen White's Adventist Homes, page 107. In closing, I want you to watch a snippet of a TED Talk. Try in changing niceness with incivility, which is the topic of their research. Pay close attention to the significant effect of rudeness in the study called incivity, and also her suggestions on how to lift people up and make them feel respected. You will notice in both videos you are shown today, they both end with the question, who do you want to be? I think God is asking us to be kind for Him every day.
I study the effects of incivility on people. What is incivility? It's disrespect or rudeness. It includes a lot of different behaviors, from mocking or belittling someone, to teasing people in ways that sting, to telling offensive jokes, to texting in meetings. So we launched a study on the effects of incivility on performance in the bottom line. And what we found was eye-opening. We sent a survey to business school alumni working in all different organizations. And we asked them to write a few sentences about one experience where they were treated rudely, disrespectfully, or insensitively, and to answer questions about how they reacted. One person told us about a boss that made insulting statements like, "That's kindergartner's work." And another tore up someone's work in front of the entire team. And what we found is that incivility made people less motivated. 66% cut back work efforts. 80% lost time worrying about what happened, and 12% left their job. Cisco read about these numbers and estimated conservatively incivility was costing them $12 million a year. But what about if you're not the one who experiences it? What if you just see or hear it? In another study in a small group, we tested the effects of a peer insulting a group member. Now what we found was really interesting, because witnesses' performance decreased too, and not just marginally, quite significantly. Incivility is a bug. It's contagious, and we become carriers of it just by being around it. So if incivility has such a huge cost, why do we still see so much of it? The number one reason is stress. People feel overwhelmed. The other reason that people are not more civil, they believe they'll appear less leader-like. They wonder, do nice guys finish last? Well, it turns out in the long run, they don't. In a biotechnology firm, colleagues and I found that those that were seen as civil were twice as likely to be viewed as leaders, and they performed significantly better. Why does civility pay? Because people see you as an important and a powerful, unique combination of two key characteristics: warm and competent, friendly and smart. So where do you start? How can you lift people up and make people feel respected? Well, the nice thing is, it doesn't require a huge shift. Small things can make a big difference. I found that thanking people, sharing credit, listening attentively, humbly asking questions, acknowledging others, and smiling has an impact. What I know from my research is that when we have more civil environments, we're more productive, creative, helpful, happy, and healthy. We can do better. Each one of us can be more mindful and can take actions to lift others up around us, at work, at home, online, in schools, and in our communities. In every interaction, think, who do you want to be?
Philippians 4, verse 8. Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is in good repute, if there is any excellence and if there is any words of praise, dwell on those things. Let us pray. Please make us warm, friendly, and smart and competent. Lord, we give you our stress, our self-image. We ask that you help us lift people up, make them feel respected. We ask that your Holy Spirit changes us to help us give us a positive impact on our world by remembering to thank others, helping us to share credit, listen attentively, humbly ask questions, and acknowledge others, and smile. Please stop us from just being mercifully being nice, and please help us to be kind, just like Jesus was kind. Amen.